RHONG Teresa Giudice got the wrath of fans over Melania's latest photo. It happened when she proudly shared a picture of her 16-year-old daughter on her Instagram feed. Melania posed in a baby blue sleeveless dress. Fans think she looked too mature in the picture and blamed Teresa for allowing it. Read on to learn about the controversy and see the photo for yourself. Teresa Giudice took to Instagram 2 days ago to share the photo of Melania standing confidently in a baby blue dress. She paired the look with gold jewelry and white sandals. Melania tilted her head as she looked upwards and smiled. She put one hand on her hip as she showed off her new look. She looked like a mini version of Teresa Giudice. The 50-year-old wanted to show her daughter off on social media. However, it caused so much heat from fans who think her daughter is growing up too fast. While some fans loved the photo, others noticed that Melania looked older than usual. Teresa Giudice got most of the heat for the photo. Fans took to the comment section and placed the blame on her for making her daughters grow up too fast. Yet, it's common for teenage girls to want to look and act like little adults, but fans couldn't help but wonder if Teresa guides them along the way. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star isn't always causing controversy when it comes to her daughters. Just last month, she shared a photo of Gabriella's prom look. She wore a stunning emerald green gown with diamond jewelry. It's hard to believe, but all of her daughters are growing up and going through milestone moments. The 17-year-old had celebrity makeup artist Priscilla D'Stasio help her out. She looked older in the shots that Teresa Giudice shared on Instagram. Some fans couldn't believe how quickly she grew up, almost overnight. But they were much kinder about Gabriella's photo and raved about her beautiful look. Gabriella and Melania are two of the 4 kids that Teresa shares with her ex-husband Joe Giudice, along with 21-year-old Gia and 13-year-old Adriana. Teresa Giudice is getting ready to wed her fiancé Luis Ruiz. She made sure that all of her daughters will be her bridesmaids. What are your thoughts on Melania's photo? Do you agree that she looks too mature? Sound off below in the comment section. Check back with TV Show's Ace for more news on Teresa Giudice. Chanel Adams is a reality TV addict. She's been writing about entertainment and pop culture since 2006-7. When she's not writing about television, she reflects on early aughts culture on Substack. Teresa Giudice, a long-standing and often controversial figure on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONG, has found herself in hot water again, but this time, the firestorm isn't for something she said or did directly on the show. Instead, it stems from a photo she posted of her daughter, Melania Giudice, that has sparked an intense backlash from fans. In the world of reality television, Giudice is no stranger to controversy, having endured legal battles, a highly publicized divorce, and family feuds, all while continuing to be a dominant figure on RHONG. However, the latest social media uproar reminds us that public scrutiny isn't limited to just the stars themselves, but often extends to their families, particularly their children. This incident brings to light the complexities of raising children in the spotlight, where every post and photo is subject to public judgment, and where the blurred lines between fame and family life can lead to misunderstandings and intense criticism. The photo that sparked outrage all started with a seemingly innocent post on Instagram. Teresa Giudice shared a picture of Melania, one of her 4 daughters, who is now a teenager and rapidly becoming a young adult in her own right. In the photo, Melania is dressed stylishly, sporting a trendy outfit that many teens today might wear, yet for a portion of Teresa's audience, the look appeared far too mature for a young girl. Almost immediately, the comments section erupted with criticism, much of it centered around Melania's appearance, with some accusing Teresa of allowing her daughter to grow up too fast. The accusations ranged from concerns over Melania's clothing choices to her makeup and pose in the picture, with fans claiming that the image promoted an unrealistic or inappropriate standard for a girl of her age. The criticism wasn't just from random trolls either. Longtime viewers of RHONG and fans who have followed the Giudice family for years felt particularly uneasy about the image. Many expressed concern for Melania's well-being, pointing out the pressure that young girls already face when it comes to societal expectations around beauty, and how being in the public eye can amplify those pressures. The culture of critiquing celebrity children. The reaction to Melania's photo is part of a broader pattern that has emerged in reality television and celebrity culture in general. The way the children of famous parents are alike tend to project their own values and concerns onto these young figures, sometimes blurring the line between genuine concern and harsh judgment. For Teresa, who has always been fiercely protective of her daughters, this must feel like a double-edged sword. On the one hand, she shares moments of their lives with the world, offering a glimpse into their experiences growing up. On the other, every post becomes a potential minefield for backlash, where well-meaning intentions can quickly spiral into public condemnation. The issue is even more complicated by the fact that Melania has essentially grown up on camera. She first appeared on RHONJ as a young child and has been part of the show's narrative ever since. As fans have watched her grow, their perceptions of her have changed, and with that change comes a sense of ownership or entitlement to comment on her choices. However, Melania is still just a teenager, navigating the complicated world of adolescence in front of millions of viewers, all of whom have something to say about how she looks or acts. Teresa's response: true to form, Teresa Giudice did not stay silent in the face of this latest wave of criticism. Known for her fiery personality and her willingness to defend her family at all costs, she quickly addressed the backlash, making it clear that she stands by her daughter and the choices she allows her to make. In response to comments criticizing Melania's appearance, Teresa fired back that Melania is a beautiful, confident young woman, and there is nothing wrong with her expressing herself through fashion and makeup. She also pointed out that Melania, like any other teenager, is experimenting with her style and trying to find her own identity, something that should be celebrated, not criticized. Teresa's response underlined her belief that the public needs to give her children space to grow and make mistakes without the constant barrage of judgment and unsolicited advice. Yet, while Teresa's defense of Melania is admirable, it also touches on a larger debate about the responsibilities that come with raising children in the public eye. As much as Teresa may want to protect her daughters, the very act of sharing their lives on a reality show or social media opens them up to scrutiny. For many fans, it's difficult to reconcile the idea of wanting privacy for children while simultaneously broadcasting their personal lives to millions of viewers. A broader reflection on social media and parenting. The backlash over Melania's photo also speaks to a broader cultural issue that goes beyond just the Giudice family: the increasing pressure that young people face due to social media. In an era where Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms dominate the lives of teenagers, the line between normal adolescent behavior and online personas has become blurred. Teens today are more exposed than ever to external judgment, as their lives are documented not just by themselves but also by their parents, friends, and even complete strangers. In this context, it's not surprising that Melania's photo became such a lightning rod for controversy. The same standards of beauty and behavior that impact regular teenagers are magnified tenfold for someone in her position. Fans of RHONJ might feel they know Melania because they've watched her grow up on TV, but in reality, she is still a young person trying to find her way in the world. Her journey is complicated by the fact that every step she takes and every choice she makes is broadcast for the world to see and judge. For Teresa, this situation is likely a difficult balancing act. On one hand, she wants to allow her children to have the freedom to express themselves and live their lives, while on the other, she is painfully aware that anything they do will be scrutinized by fans and media alike. The challenge of parenting in the digital age, especially as a celebrity, is that the world feels entitled to weigh in on every decision, creating an environment where even a simple Instagram post can ignite a firestorm of criticism. The impact on Melania. The most important aspect of this entire situation is, of course, Melania herself. As a teenager growing up in the public eye, the constant scrutiny can take a toll on her self-esteem and mental health. While Teresa's defense of her daughter is commendable, it's crucial that both she and the public remember that Melania is still developing emotionally and psychologically. The pressures of fame can be overwhelming for adults, let alone for a teenager still figuring out who she is. It's unclear how much the negative feedback from fans truly affects Melania, but the very fact that her appearance and choices are the subject of such intense public debate is troubling. Like any teenager, she deserves the space to experiment with her identity and figure out who she wants to be, without the world watching her every move and passing judgment. Conclusion: in the end, the backlash Teresa Giudice faced.